Hi, I'm SoCal Honey Badger, and that was my intro. There we go, Noob Saibot. I know you guys like this guy. You want to play as black people? I want to play as black people. And look at him. There's two of them. That's why he's black people and not black person. Anyways, Noob Saibot is kind of like the most basic bitch character in this game. Think of him as kind of like the Ryu of MK11. He's got very, very strong buttons, really good neutral, and can kind of do everything. Zoning, rushing down, running away. But for the most part, he specializes in whiff punishing, in getting your opponent to push buttons and then making them pay for it when he's just barely out of range. So if you want to do that and turtle up and kind of stand a little bit further from your opponent, this is the dude for you. This is your guy. This is your homie. Both of them. These are your homies. You hang out with black people. All right, so let's get into this. All right. Okay, so Noob Saibot. One thing to note about Noob Saibot is he's very, very simple and very, very basic. He doesn't have a whole lot of extreme crazy combos and things like that. He does have a lot of combo ability for being what he is, but the main draw to Noob Saibot is that he's got a button or a string that kind of for every situation. Everything you want to do, he's got a button for it. You want to do this? I'm going to do that. Huh? You see that? That's a button, right? We're going to get into the most important moves you need to know when starting out with Noob Saibot. Also note that we are doing the seeing double variation because the other two have kind of fallen off the mark. Pretty much everyone agrees that seeing double is his strongest variation. He doesn't get the damage and the combo extensions he does in the other variations, but the things that he can do definitely complement his moveset and definitely strengthen his strengthenings, the things that he's strengthened about, where he's the strongest. So let's look at some of his most important notes. Let me get my notes. Let me get notes. Notes. All right. So one of the most important things you're going to start off with Noob is this. See that? That little tiny punch, right? Tiny punches. Okay. This is his most important move. Most important. Got to use that a lot. And let me explain why. Let's get our frame data up. Okay. Frame data for everybody. Okay. The main thing is he's kind of weak with mids. He's got this, right? It doesn't have very great range. You kind of got to be on top of him to do it. But this leads to a lot of things. Mostly this leads to this. Okay, we set Frost to duck. Frost, I need you to do a thing. Okay, do this real quick, right? So this into that. Okay, you're gonna be down wanting a lot and jailing into standing one. You just want to instantly go for the standing one. Okay? This opens up his grab game, which he has a pretty decent grab game. You don't think of a character this turtly to be running up and grabbing. But you want to use down one into standing one. Jail him if you jail him right? Because if you don't jail him right, they just duck. Okay? Hold on. Let me do this. There we go. Okay, you're going to use his down one to jail into 1-1-3. That brings us to his next notable, which is down 4. Okay, look at this. Bam. That thing is plus 16. You can basically do whatever the hell you want after this move. And it's got a lot of range. Starts up at 9 frames. So if you're here and you're like, man, that's not going to hit. I don't know what to do. This is a high. What do I do when I'm over here? Down 4. Down 4 stops a lot of people approaching on you. Okay, they want to get in your face. You're like, nah, you ain't getting in my face. Hold on. Nah, you ain't getting in my face. Go over there. Go to the corner. So you're going to be bouncing in here. You're going to be doing this. Keep them from getting in close. Okay? If they do get in close, you go for that. And you make them hurt. You make them hurt. This is one of Noob Saibot's biggest strengths, is that for the most part, all of his damage comes from just a string into a special move. All right? And you don't have to know any kind of complex combos or whatever. You're just like, yeah, you know what, 1-1-3, fucking slide. Okay, next important move is going to be your uppercut. It covers a lot of range. Okay, you see the purple spooge is. Okay, that's pretty much where it's gonna hit. Let's make Frost stop ducking. Like all other uppercuts, it is a high, right? So you see the purple spooge, bam. Now you can sit there and alternate between these two, and this creates a purple shield of jackassery. They're not getting into that, okay? Also, it's, you know, crushing blows. You do combos and whatnot. Now, this cover is important strings, okay? Because he's got quite a few, and they're all very, very specific to what they want to do. First one is your 1-1-3, right? You can special cancel that into a special move, and you get 25% just for touching them. You generally don't want to throw this out on its own because it starts with a high. Second hit's a mid, but it starts with a high, and it takes a while before that other high comes out. So you're going to get down one a lot. People will mash on you. That's why you want to start with the down one and jail into the 1-1-3. Jail. Noob, we just did the jail. There we go. Jail into the 1-1-3. Next important string is 1-1-2. Okay, this is a gimmick, right? A lot of people are thinking, oh man, this is an overhead. I'm gonna mix them up, man. I'm gonna be the mix master. You don't know where I'm gonna go with this. You blocking high, you blocking low, you don't even know. Yeah, you know what? That's a gimmick. The reason why you want to use 1-1-2 is it was set Frost to block mode. Okay, you do the 1-1-2. Boom, shakalaka. You're at -3. It's a very, very safe move to get them from neutral ducking. Okay, because if you're a little light on your jail, they may continue to neutral duck and start looking for mashing jabs and mashing uppercuts. Okay, this will keep them from doing that. You can kind of lock them down and force them into a stand, and then you can mix that up with a grab. It forces the stand block. All right, and then, you know, being at -3 is a good thing. You're spaced enough to start doing this nonsense. All right, let's turn off this block. Frost, I need you to stop doing that, okay? You're going to stop blocking for a minute. We're going to move on to the next move. The next move is going to be this, okay? See that? He punches him in the dick. Except, you know, it's Frost. She doesn't have a dick. I mean, even if she wasn't a robot, she wouldn't have a dick. Maybe she does have a dick. Maybe she's got like a robot dick. I don't know. Punches him in the dick with one of his homies, right? He sends Jacob right there. Jacob, go punch him in the dick. Okay? The reason why this move is important is because it is a mid. It starts up in 9 frames, right? At least that's what the frame data is saying there. But when I looked over here, back one, okay, yeah, it is a 9-frame mid. So you can kind of keep them from blocking low, right? The idea is you do that, and they're going to jab, or they're going to do all kinds of stupid crap. You can go into that. Boom, boom. This does have follow-ups. Back one grab, and then you go back one grab 2. Boom. There's a crushing blow off that if you can get them to fall for a counter hip setup. But for the most part, this is going to be a mid option to really badger your opponent away from down poking. Right? You get in here and everybody's down poking. You're like, nah, stop that. Now you got to stop. This is also a really good neutral tool. So you down poke, the down poke is blocked. So you're at negative. You can't push buttons anymore. You can back up a little bit and hit that. Okay, you just back up and hit that, and their down poke will get caught. And that's kind of the use for this move. You hit down one, it's blocked. All right, whatever. You see how it whiffs, but if she were crouch poking, this would catch her fist, depending on the crouch poke that she does. And that's how you set up the crushing blow counter hit setup for the back 1-3. You can also special cancel this. Just get a little bit of extra damage. You can special cancel this for, come on, there you go. So 22% off a string into a special move off a very, very strong string, which is going to be his best mid option. It's not an advancing mid. Yeah, it has range, but he doesn't move forward. So it's not like you can stagger it and keep the party going, right? You're going to have to follow it up somehow. Do note that the second hit is punishable. So if she blocks, right? Let's make her block this, okay? Frost, block my move. Okay? You're at -17. That's punishable by a lot of stuff, so you want to be careful. And you can't really get the third hit. You see I'm mashing the 2 for the third hit. You can't get the third hit if they block it. So you really, if you do this move raw, you want to hit confirm, okay? And if you miss it and they block, you want to go right into, come on. Come on. Okay, yeah, you want to go right into, yeah, I guess you can't go into nothing. Yeah, because this move is unsafe. So you want to be careful, okay? The first hit, very safe. Okay, -5, they can't push buttons. Second hit, -17, and you are locked. You can't get your follow-ups, you can't get special moves, you can't get nothing. So you want to sit there and be careful and really hit confirm this thing. Very, very powerful move. But with that power comes responsibility. Alright? Next move we're gonna cover. Okay, let me shut this block nonsense down, okay? We're looking at this. 4-2. Okay, and it's follow-up 4-2-2. And 4-2-2-1. And then we got 4-2-2-1-2. Okay, that last hit, if you go all the way into the string, is unsafe. However, let's pull our block back up. Okay, 4-2-2. -6, safe. 4-2-2-1. -3, safe. 4-2-2-1-2. 4-2-2-1-2. Okay, so you can't finish the string, right? But every follow-up is safe. The only downside to this string, as you can see, starts up at 9 frames. That's pretty fast, but it's high. Okay? High. Takes 15 frames to get to the second hit, 17 to get to the third. Which means you're going to be eating this crap if you throw this out really close in raw space. But it's very fast and very far-reaching. So from about here, you can just kind of go right into it, right? You want to use this as a spacing tool from this range when you think they're going to start pushing buttons, and you also want to use it as your primary whiff punish and block punish. So you're fighting Scorpion, he does a teleport, yeah, whatever, dude, you're eating that, okay? You see somebody do something like whiff and uppercut, right? You're up in here, they know you got highs, you didn't jail, they're expecting you to throw out some sort of high, you back up, they whiff the uppercut, boom. Eat that, get hurt, bro, get hurt. Here, let me turn off this block. So stop doing that, Frost, stop doing that. Next string that's important is forward 4. Okay, it's 12 frame, low. The range is kind of weak, but the idea with this move is to trip them up when they're advancing, right? So with Noob Saibot, you're generally going to be bouncing around, looking for whiff punishes, being kind of turtley and a little bit of a bitch ass, right? And as they're walking forward, you're like, back up, stay away. 12 frame low, that's pretty fast, and it'll stop a lot of stuff. And as you see, he kind of crouches down when he does it, right? So you can get a lot of jabs and advancing high attacks to whiff. And it'll go right over his head, and you can hit that low. Right, forward 4, it's just one button. Does the whole string, launches them back. You don't have any follow-ups. It's not special cancelable, but it is a good get away from me move. Get off me. Don't be up in here. Alright, I don't like that. Next one is going to be 2-1-2. Okay, so 8 frame high. This is going to be your primary punish for most things because you can kind of juggle off of it. Right? Okay. The timing is tight. You got to dash afterwards. Right? So if they do something big and your execution is on point and you can micro dash into the forward 2-2-1, you can get a pretty big combo off of it. Again, you don't want to throw this out raw because it's a high. That's one of Noob Saibot's main weaknesses. But there is a low in there, and for the most part, if you look at the frame data on 2-1, okay, -5, -4, the string is relatively safe. So you can kind of just throw this out to punish, and if you're off on your punish, it doesn't matter. It's you can't be punished for it. And there's nothing they can do. And it launches. Work on your micro dash. You want to hit the dash right as soon as the string ends. Okay, hold on. Come on. See this? So you got a micro dash, almost dash, cancel the string. Okay, you want to hit it as soon as that last punch hits. 1, 2, 3, dash. Okay, use headphones, get the sound cues on point. You're going off the sound cue, 1, 2, 3, dash. And you can hit the combo from there. So those are his most important normals. Those are pretty much all of his normals. That's the thing with Noob, like I said. Every move has a purpose. Every move is used for a certain situation. So you want to keep in mind where you are, what you're doing, and pick the right move. And then every move you do is just going to, you know, combo into special move and go from there. As you can see, just 113 into special move is 25%. So, you know, think about Noob like this. I'm not going to hit you for a lot, but I only got to hit you 4 times. I only got to do this 4 times. 4 times and you're dead. Look at that. There's 1. Okay. 2. Look at that. 3. Look at that. You're dead. Okay, I don't have meter, but you're dead if I had meter. Anyways, we're going to move on to other stuff. So, I'm out of here. Hey, so, if you, follow YouTube enough, you know that they like to put weird stuff all over the screen for the last 30 seconds. So this is going to fill that space. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably right there and there. All over the place right now. Yeah, go ahead and click that stuff if you want. And that's 30 seconds.